Here's your drink. Just the way you like it. Gotta make sure you stay happy, right? Don't worry, I'm not saying you're a diva or anything. You've just been a little. You haven't been happy lately. And why not? I don't understand what it is about this project that's troubling you so much, but I want to. You're fine when you first started, so what's changed? And don't tell me it's because your co-star stole the last bagel on the third day and you vowed revenge in the form of taking their eldest child in exchange for eternal youth. I doubt you'd have anything but a reasonable explanation as to why this project has got you so worked up, right? Yes, I know you're mature and hardworking. I've seen it for myself, so you don't have to remind me. Then what's really bugging you? The schedule? The material? I'll do what I can to fix it if you just tell me. What did they do? Did they hurt you in any way? Physical? Emotional? Oh, good. You scared me there for a moment. Then, what is it about the people that's stressing you out? I see. Well, from what I've heard, it is rather difficult to work through a contract with people you don't really mesh well with, isn't it? That's why the truly great stories make the audience feel the camaraderie of both the characters and the cast who play them. You can't really act like someone's your lover when you hate the person they are with a burning passion, can you? Yes, I suppose fake dating scenarios and stories that have enemies fall in love with each other can be considered exceptions. Though, if you ask me, the whole enemies to lover thing starts because of some sort of pent up repression of feelings that are already present from the beginning by one party or the other. Maybe you can have your own real life scenario just like that if you keep working on this project. Relax, I'm only joking. But it almost seems like that's not the only thing troubling you. And you just don't want to tell me. I'm right, aren't I? It's written all over your face. I'm right. So, what's really going on in that pretty head of yours? You feel like you won't be able to do the project justice? Why on earth would you think anything like that? Listen. I told you I'd take care of it, didn't I? No, I'm not upset. You've never done anything to upset me. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been pushing you too hard, haven't I? It's just I want what's best for you and your career. I mean, sure, you're really popular now, but a lot of that has been through minor roles here and there, and the ones you've landed the lead in have all been like those really cheesy and dramatic Lifetime or Hallmark movies. So they've kind of all been similar in terms of genre. Thought that maybe getting a role in a fantasy series might get people take you more seriously, I guess. But I can't force you to work with people you can't stand. It wouldn't be fair, and it certainly wouldn't be productive. Yeah, I know. I'm not trying to make excuses. I promise. I should have eased up as soon as I saw you struggling, but instead, Yeah, I pushed you harder. got stricter. Didn't listen to what you wanted. You know, uh, I wouldn't be surprised if you called me out here to fire me. Please don't fire me, though. We've worked together for 3 years now, and this is the only screw up I've had. Surely you agree that I. Wait, what's with that look? What do you mean I'm being ridiculous? It's a fair assumption that you'd want to fire me after this whole ordeal. I suppose that's true. If you fired someone every time they made a mistake, nobody would want to work with you at all. Still, I'd consider it a pretty big mistake. I'm supposed to be looking out for you, not making your life harder. We're professionals here. We're supposed to be able to communicate with each other. Question? All right, go ahead. Do I like you? Of course I do. I wouldn't have been your agent for this long if I didn't. Just like how you wouldn't be able to work on set with people you don't like, I can't be the agent of someone I don't like. Why do you ask that all of a sudden? I like a lot of things about you, actually. And no, I'm not just saying that because we work together. I genuinely enjoy your company. And I have since the moment I laid eyes on you in that little community theater show. Listen, if I'm ever hard on you, just know that it's for good reason. When I saw you back then, I saw the potential you had to be the biggest and the brightest. And look at you now. Look where all that hard work has gotten you. I'm not just flattering you. Besides, I know you. No matter what I do at this point, you're still gonna punish me like the cruel client that you are. Kidding. But, you know, those are the things I really admire about you. You're hardworking, even when you're working on a project that you don't particularly feel the most confident in. And behind the cameras and the lights, I love seeing that big, bright smile of yours. It means you don't regret your decision in trusting me that time. And it means I'm doing my job right. That's why things have seemed really difficult lately, isn't it? I wasn't seeing that smile so much anymore, and I thought that maybe with a little bit of tough love, but that just made everything worse. Just know that no matter what happens, I'm really proud of how far you've gotten and how much you've grown. Even if I say I was doing things because I thought that's what's best for you, I don't really know what's best for you, do I? I can only think I know, but I don't really know because I'm not you. So, what's your final say on this? You'll stick with it? Really? That's great. That's true. I suppose it would be difficult to get out of it now that filming has started. But I guess I got a little bit carried away with the emotion of it all that I completely forgot about that. Honestly, I think it'd be a much better career move to stay on. Who knows? Maybe this is just a rough start for your relationship with your castmates. Just talk with them. I'm sure you can find a way to work things out with them in no time. Then you won't have anything to stress about. Something else? What else could be stressing you out? If you tell me what's going on, I'm certain I can help you. Again with the punishments? Fine, fine. Just decide that for yourself soon so we can get it over with. I'm glad you're alright, and I promise I'll do a better job at being mindful of your feelings, okay? Because I like you enough to want to work with you for the rest of your career. That's right. You'll never be rid of me as long as you keep up the good work. And I wouldn't have it any other way.